One was good, everybody. I'm Onin, that's Aaron, that's Mongab, and we're the winning bucket. We are back. We are giving out our NBA awards for this week or like for the whole season. But this episode, we're giving out our awards. Aaron, Mongab, it's been a long time since we did this one. How y'all doing?
Oh my god, this has been a long time. I think our last episode was forever. And now we're here at the end of the season. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I have not been updated with the NBA except if it's the Warriors or the Lakers. That's the how hard of a fan I am to those two Californian teams. But the rest, nah. But don't worry. We did our homework. We know which one to pick for our awards. So that's all for me.
Been a long time since we did this, and now we're at the playoffs, which is where we're most active, and now we have our awards and we have everything we need to get ready for this video. So let's get to it.
Today, we're going to give out our awards, and I think let's start off with the big one. Who do you have winning MVP?
I'm gonna go with Luka Doncic because I'm so tired of Jokic. I'm not even a voters fatigue yet, and I know how good Jokic is, but Luka has been on a tear near triple double, and now they're on the fifth seed. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, they are now in a higher seeding. And without Dallas Mavericks again, without Luka, the Dallas Mavericks would be nothing. Yes, they have Kyrie, but their go-to guy is Luka, and Luka has been on a historic run. He's always been on a historic run, and this year is no different. He's just getting better and better. So I think the definition of most valuable is going to Luka Doncic. Yes, Jokic is also one of those players um, that could be viable for that award, but I'm tired of Jokic, so I'm gonna go with Luka. But Jokic is my number two just in case.
I think that's a fair take because Luka has also been good, but if it wasn't for Jokic, Luka would be MVP. But this year, I have the Joker as the MVP because as he's been as usual, he's been having historic numbers and he's having a really good season for the Denver Nuggets and the reason why they have been winning so much games. He's been having a triple double almost every game, and I am expecting him to win this MVP award. A shout out to Joel Embiid who was no longer eligible to win this award since because of the minimum game threshold, and he was also averaging historic numbers before he got injured. So shout out to him. But this year has got to go to Jokic, and also shout out to Shea and to Jason Tatum.
I'll keep mine short. I have Jokic also winning MVP. Kasi like, if you look at it, the Denver Nuggets, they're like, Jokic is their like do or die. Like, if Jokic is not on the court, they will lose. Like, for example, they're leading by 7, then Jokic goes back to the court, Jokic goes back to the bench, they'll be down by 2. So like, Jokic is their like do or die. He will help them win, and like he will do stuff. We all know the numbers. He will do those stuff, and like there's no like backup for like the Nuggets right now because like Murray is like having like an okay season, like normal season, but like it's different when Jokic is in there. Unlike like Luka, you have Kyrie who is there to like match up with 35 points. We can 35 Luka, 35 Kyrie. In Denver, it's like Jokic all the way. And there'll be times that like Murray will score 20, but there'll be also times where Murray will just score 15, and then Jokic will just take on carry all of that. So like I have Jokic winning MVP. Whoever wins this award, do you think is the best player in the world right now?
Oh, that's a jump from MVP to best player in the world. I think the best player in the world is still Jokic, most definitely. The definition of valuable is just a team award. Individual player, but still on a team basis type of award. But in terms of best player, still Luka. I know not Luka. I mean Jokic. Because the man's unguardable and he has so many go-to moves. I mean, those go-to moves that he does are the most what the fuck shots that I've ever seen. And Anthony Davis gets pitched around whenever he plays one-on-one with him. So I think that is so fun. That's I don't know. He's just really that good. He's really also good with court vision. and it's proven and tested that he's still the best player in the league currently. But in terms of best player, yeah, Jokic, but most valuable, Luka.
My answer to that is not necessarily. Although Jokic, I have Jokic as winning MVP, and I do think he is the best player in the league. But this season, it's the MVP award is based on this season, and I think the best player in the league is more than just this season. Like it's based on like a number of seasons, not just this one. But if we're basing it off this one, I would say Jokic is the best player in the league. But if we base it off like 5 seasons, and who has been the best players out of the past 3 seasons, Jokic was one of them, and yeah. But I would say not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Okay. So like, there are times there are hearings or words na they're saying na articles na they're saying na Luka is the best player in the world. But do we agree na Luka can reach that level or title as the best player in the world in the next coming years?
No
Most
doubt about
definitely.
it.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
He just needs to win more awards, or win more games, or achieve more in the playoffs. Right, as an individual, he's really very, very good. Like top three player, top two player, top one player of the year. But in terms of being the best, you still have to prove your accolades, and that's why we chose Jokic over Luka.
So now let's move on to the rookie of the year. Is it unanimous or you have other people in mind?
No doubt.
Yes, you,
Unanimous? Give
Someone
it
has
to
to
MB?
represent. Yeah,
yeah.
but I
At
would like
first,
to say that. Go on.
at first, it was Chet had me going there for the first half, and not gonna lie, he had me at the first half. I want to take back everything I said in that episode right there that I thought Chet would win. Delete that. Wemby. Hmm. You're going to be the next best player in this league, no doubt about it.
Kita mo tong 17 points in the third quarter.
3 minutes.
3 minutes na ito.
Bro, yeah.
Ganina to ba ko?
that man is.
Man is
He,
like crazy, bro.
he just turned into T-Mac for no reason.
Yeah, and
Yeah, he's coming. He's coming for his league.
yeah, he's coming for this league, and I can't wait. But hoping for no injuries, praying for no injuries, bro. Because like that guy healthy, like
So
it's okay if he'll miss games, because like it's understandable. You need rest sometimes. Let's move on to our sixth man of the year. Who do you have for sixth man of the year?
So I have I had a couple players in consideration for this, but I ultimately decided to go with Nazrid
Mm.
because sixth man of the year. Yeah, yeah, I know. We were talking about something before we recorded it, but I'll get to that later. So I have Nazrid as my sixth man of the year since so he has been like as you when Carl Anthony Towns was hurt, he was like the not he took the step taking a bigger role in this team, and he has remained consistent, and he has been really good coming off the bench for the Minnesota Timberwolves and has been scoring a lot. Like so, people were not expecting him to be this good coming off the bench, and I have him as my sixth man of the year.
For me, I had to base it off for person with most points who scored this league off the bench, and I had to go with Malik Monk. Malik Monk scoring 15
Yeah.
points, career high niya this year. Oh, and it's off the bench, so 15 points per game off the bench. That's crazy. That's crazy, and he has been so good for the Sacramento Kings, and I love their screen ball offense type game with Sabonis. So like him and Sabonis works with also Darren Fox. We know how good the Sacramento Kings are. They're not the same offensively as last year, but they're still very good and decent this year. So Malik Monk has been one of the key players for them. He has been that microwave off the bench. He's the spark plug. He's like the second point guard in that team, even though he's a shooting guard, but he plays like the second point guard. Because like he's off the bench. Because Darren Fox is the first point guard. So him off the bench has been so good and has helped them win games. Even though I said they're not winning the same games as last year, but they're still one of the best teams offensively in the league. So that's why, and Malik Monk has been one of the key players for them. So I have Malik Monk winning that one. Shout out to Nazrid. I had Nazrid. It was a debate for me if I'd go for Nazrid or Malik Monk, but based on the points, that's where I base it all off. I have Malik Monk winning it. And shout out to Nazrid because he had the towel in WrestleMania. Everyone loves Nazrid. So yeah, shout out to Nazrid.
Is Russell Westbrook still coming off the bench? Because he's my sixth man of the year.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my sixth man of the year. I chose Russell Westbrook because the Clippers are standing at the fourth seed.
Fourth.
They used to be the one seed, and then the second seed, and then the third seed. And there were times where Arden, Paul George, and Kawhi were out, and the only guy who remained consistent all throughout those times was Russell Westbrook, who held the fort for the Clippers. I'm going to choose Russell Westbrook because he is becoming the go-to guy, the floor general, the guy who scores off the bench. And without Westbrook, that bench is what juice. Clippers has a terrible bench, not named Norman Powell, and yeah, that's why I chose Russell Westbrook. He's literally the go-to guy off the bench, and without him, this Clippers bench would be nothing. So yeah, that's my pick. I had the first runner up would have been also Malik Monk, but then I realized he's just a guy who dunks a lot. That's not an offense to him. That's the offense. That's the only highlights I see from him in Twitter and Facebook.
Now let's move on to most improved player of the year. Do we have unanimous or you have different answer? I have Maxi winning it. Ikaw, who do you have, Aaron?
I was gonna say, go on, Anthony Edwards.
Ikaw, ikaw
That
one. Ikaw one.
that or no, actually, it's just Anthony Edwards. Just
Ikaw one.
that's it.
Other people had Jalen Williams and Kobe White.
Pro, who do you have winning?
I have Maxi.
Okay, ikaw Ron, what are the factors that made Anthony Edwards winning most improved
He
player?
remember in the last season when we said that what the Timberwolves needed was for Edwards to step up and be that guy. He is now the guy the freaking Timberwolves need, and without him, the Timberwolves are trash. This is why Towns took the second option, and now the number one option is Anthony Edwards. The honorable mention that I had was Jalen Brunson. That's why I didn't mention him earlier because I forgot his name. I was thinking of a different person, but yeah, Jalen Brunson. He scored 61, and he's scoring 30 points for the past few days, which is very very impressive. The moment that he left Dallas, he just became his own man. So props to him. That's the definition of an improvement. He took the role. So yeah, I chose Anthony Edwards because he bloomed more. He became a superstar that what I mentioned or wanted him to be in the previous episodes. Yeah,
Ikaw Mon, why?
those are my two guys.
Ikaw Mon, why you have Maxi?
Leap he has taken from last season to this season. This season he decided to take on the second option to be the number two option of the team and become an all-star. And without Embiid, he has been the number one option, and he has remained consistent even when Embiid was out, and he has taken the leap of becoming a star. So he's averaging consistent numbers. So I have him as the most improved player.
Yeah, for me, he really took a leap, especially when um, Embiid got hurt. He was their main star, and that's what made him to become an all-star this season. So like I have Maxi like winning as well most improved player. He really stepped up, especially like he improved his playmaking as well, and like he made a huge leap. Like he became the star that the Sixers need in order to be in playoff contention, and they just waited for Joel Embiid to be back, and Embiid is back. A bit like it's in my mind, it's still a bit risky because that's torn meniscus, but by the way he plays, I think it's a bit safer, but still dominant. So like Maxi is still there guiding him even if he has like bad games. So like I like Maxi's leap, and he's already like an all-star, and he could be like a major star in the next coming years. So I have Maxi winning most improved player of the year. Next, let's move on to defensive player of the year.
Wembanyama. Wembanyama.
Ooh.
Fuck Robert. Wembanyama.
Why Wemby?
Proven and tested. Stats prove it. Media shows that he averages more defensive. Blah blah blah. Blah Wemby. They just don't want to give it to him because he's a fucking rookie. Wembanyama. And did you see versus the Grizzlies? 3-on-1? Who the fuck does that? He's ikaw lang ba ikaw? Nobody does that. Gobert does not provide the intimidating badge that Wembanyama has. Like, if there was a Hall of Fame intimidator badge on Gobert, put the diamond version of that in Wembanyama versus the Grizzlies. Like, nobody wanted to fucking score that fast break. There were 3 of them, 3 professional NBA players, and they just said, "Nah, we're not scoring on a 19-year-old." If that's not defense, then I don't know what is. That's intimidation.
Facts though. Facts though. Ikaw man, who do you have?
I have Rudy Gobert
Yeah, me too.
because of the impact he
What?
had for the.
Blasphemy! This is rookie treatment.
Well,
5 blocks. Do you remember the 3 minute, 17 points in 3 minutes? He just averaged 5 blocks. He just, I know, he got 5 blocks, by the way. Who does that? Not Gobert. No. No.
in terms of Wemby though, I want to say something about him that he almost did like a few games back.
Yeah.
Wemby will. Here's in the future. He will be the first, not the first one, but like he will be the next one to get a quadruple double.
Facts though.
You heard it here first.
Facts.
Yeah.
You
I
hear it
agree.
first.
Quintuple
But-
first. Quintuple. Na ko'y feeling quintuple.
Sure, yeah, sure. And steals, yeah. But anyway, I have Rudy Gobert as the defensive player of the year because of the biggest reasons why the Timberwolves have improved defensively this season has been very impactful for the Timberwolves. So
I guess.
yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I also have Rudy Gobert winning. He has been the anchor for that team and he has improved a bit also perimeter wise. So like I have him kasi like aside from Anthony Edwards that made the Timberwolves become one of the best teams in the league, it's also the impact defensively of Rudy Gobert, especially like we're back in the like center is a dominant type of position right now. Gobert is back with it, so him being like that player, and then you also have like a bit improving in defensively, perimeter wise, especially if you have Jaden McDaniels there. So like he improved his defensively, and we all know how good he is defensively. So like his impact on help in winning games, the same impact he had with the Utah Jazz when he won Defensive Player of the Year, is the same main reason why I have him winning Defensive Player of the Year. Wemby, I will have it maybe next year, kasi by the way he had it, he has the most blocks throughout the season, so like, and most blocks for like I think major of the some teams in the league. So like crazy ass season, bro, for Wemby defensively, and he's still 19. He is younger than us, bro.
Yeah.
He
He's
is
younger
younger
than
than
us.
us. So like, shout out to Wemby, but yeah, his time will come next year. It's okay, you still have Rookie of the Year, but like, he needs to win games. That's it. He needs to win games. You all know how good defensive he is. If he can translate it to more wins next season, undoubtedly he will win Defensive Player of the Year. And if they're number 1 or top 4, MVP second season.
Yeah, remember this day y'all said, nah, we chose Gobert over Wembanyama. In terms of
Yeah,
defense.
sure, yeah.
Yeah, it's this
In terms
season
of
though. It's
defense.
this season. So next, let's move on to the Coach of the Year. Who do you have winning Coach of the Year?
I don't know the coach's name for the Thunder. I think that was the guy I also predicted.
Mark Dynalt.
Yeah, that him. I also mentioned in the previous video in the earlier season's prediction. It was him and still him today. And the number 2 is from the Timberwolves. And those are the 2 guys that are my those are my 2 coaches.
Unanimous? Ikaw mo,
Right.
same?
No, I actually have
Oh.
Chris Finch.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. Why?
It's a reverse
But
Uno.
I wouldn't. But I wouldn't be upset though if Mark Dagnall won it because I was 50-50. I could not make a decision until today.
Okay.
So you know, I'll just go with Chris Finch just to make it
I did.
interesting. So here's why. Although they have taken a leap, like we all expected this team to be play in tournament, but this time they were like in contention for the number one seed. That's one of the reasons why everyone has this guy or the other or McDagnall. But another thing to consider when Cat got hurt, I thought this team was gonna go down, lose a lots of games, but no, the team has remained stable. Although they lost some games, they remained stable and they kept winning, and so they had Nasri take a bigger leap, and they are still in contention for number one seed. They're tied, so that's why I ultimately decided to go with Chris Finch.
For me, I have Mark Daignault as well. He really
Yeah,
made
that's
this. He really made this Thunder team very, very good, bro. Especially like the Williams taking over. He improved the Jalen Williams, also Jalen Williams. So like they improve Shea. We all know Shea. When he inserted Chet Holmgren, he really fit that role. So like we all know how good this team is, and we hope it will translate in the playoffs. Also for the Minnesota Timberwolves, we hope it will also translate in the playoffs. So like, yeah, either way, anyone could win this. But me and Aaron, we have Mark Daignault, and Mongab has Chris Finch. So now let's
Can
go.
I, can I just say, the worst coach here, it's Doc Rivers. Do you know, if you look at the Eastern standings right now, the Celtics are a 63 win team. And
Yeah.
when you look at the number two seed, it's 49 wins team. That is the worst record I've seen from the Bucks in this era of Giannis Antetokounmpo before he was in his prime. And wow, Doc Rivers is not it as a coach, my guy. Ever since they fired the other guy, and then the other guy, this is not a winning team for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's clearly seen, and the gap for for the second seed and the first seed is so far away. 49 wins is just enough for you to be a sixth seed in the West. Here in the East, you're a second seed. I mean that goes all for the rest of the teams, but wow, this ain't it for Giannis. Even though he got injured recently, this is still not it. That's how.
That's one of the reasons why I have the Celtics really sure going out in the playoffs for the East. So like prediction, we'll be doing predictions coming up soon kasi the playoffs will start anytime now. So like we're recording this the day before the last day of the regular season. So yeah, we're doing this episode. So like
I
when
wouldn't
you
sleep on Miami though.
yeah, when you watch this one, it will be like after
Yeah.
the maybe the after the end of the regular season. So like yeah, that's one of the reasons why I have Boston winning out. I could see Miami like giving a fight, but when they fired Adrian Griffin, then they put in Doc Rivers. The impact Doc Rivers had, they had a losing streak. Then they become like 3-11. Then he became a meme in Bleacher Report with everyone's happy except me. Then like mga quotes na ganyan ganyan mga quotes. Shout out to Molly Morrison for doing that. I like Molly, Grizzlies fan as well. Um, she made those quotes and like they're funny, but it's Doc Rivers summarized in one. So yeah, uh, we'll see what happens in the playoffs, but it'll be disappointing kasi like we all know how good Dame and Giannis together is, but the system Doc Rivers put them into, it's bad. So yeah, let's move on to I think the award na I really don't care. Do you care about this award? Ako, I don't. We have the clutchest player of the year.
Steph Curry. No, there's no the explanation. Steph Curry.
I have
That's all.
DeMar.
Yeah, I have Steph Curry.
I have
Yeah.
DeMar. Bro.
Finally, we agree something on Steph Curry.
No, Onin has DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, I have DeMar DeRozan. Yes, the most points clutch this season. That's the main reason why.
And Steph Curry is most efficient in the clutch as well.
Also
Yeah.
DeMar right now.
But yeah, yeah.
So like
But yeah, we
crazy.
don't need to.
They're
I
this
really
good.
don't care.
You might not need to the
Like, but like I have in my top three, it's DeRozan, Curry, and Kyrie. Because Kyrie's
Mm.
been good, yeah. Kyrie's been good this season. It's the first time Kyrie didn't have any issue. Plakpakan.
Yeah, and
It's the first
just
ever Kyrie didn't have any issue. So like he's happy there in Dallas. He's happy with Luka. Luka effect. Luka magic. So yeah.
right.
DeMar,
So
Curry.
Curry and Curry. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's move on to first team. Who do you have first team? All NBA. I'll start
All
first.
NBA.
Yeah, All NBA. Ikaw muna, Ron. Nakabuhat ka, Ron?
yeah, I already got my list.
Okay.
Go.
So diba put in the point guards
Yeah,
in there's no more
position
position.
Position less.
I'm gonna put Shea, Luka, the Ant-Man, Jokic, and fifth guy could be anybody. I really don't care.
No,
But I was thinking,
No, Giannis. No,
Giannis, Giannis or Tatum kind of fell off for me. But yeah, the fifth guy could be anybody. I really don't care. I thought initially I was gonna put what's his face? What's his point guard face?
Brunson?
Of Pacers. No,
Tyrese?
Tyrese
Uh,
Halliburton.
Halliburton, because at the first half he was going crazy with those assists and he looked like a superstar that we saw him in the first. But now that they're just like they're in a decline, upline, so they
Right.
couldn't really give it to the first team to him. So for this thing, I'm gonna put Steph Curry because I really don't care who could be the fifth guy here, as long as the four guys dudes I mentioned, those really matter to me as the LNB first team. That's all.
Right.
Ako, I have Jokic. I have Jokic, Luka, Shea, Giannis, Tatum.
Same.
Same.
Yeah, same.
Like no debate on that one. So like
Yeah.
yeah. Second team, I have
Yeah.
I have Bronson, Edwards,
Yeah.
Durant, LeBron, Davis. Who you have?
Slightly different.
Who do you have?
Oh, that.
I have
That's
I have Devin Booker, Anthony Edwards, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Jason Tatum.
No, Giannis. Oh, yeah, Giannis will be in the first.
Giannis is already in my first team.
Okay. So here's what I have. I have Anthony Edwards, Jalen Brunson. Now this third one is an interesting one. Domantas Sabonis,
Okay.
Kevin Durant, and Kawhi Leonard.
The Sabonis one is shocking, but I understand why.
Yeah.
He has been so good,
Yeah, good.
consistent this season.
Yeah, right.
So I
Right.
understand why. For me, I have Sabonis in third team. So either way, you can like alternate with Davis. So yeah, Kawhi, I have him third team as well. So understandable. Yeah. So next, move on to the third team. Let's go with I have Steph, Book, Kawhi, Zion, Sabonis.
For my third team, I have Jalen Brunson, Anthony Davis, Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, he's not eligible.
Yeah, it's not eligible.
Who? Who's not eligible?
Mitchell,
Donovan Mitchell.
Why not?
65 games. He
But
didn't
he's-
reach 65
yeah.
games.
Then I don't have a third guy for that. Anyways, Kawhi Leonard. Yeah, I already mentioned it. Kawhi Leonard. I already mentioned him in my second.
Oh, okay.
And did I mention Jalen Brunson already? I already did. Yeah, so I'm missing a guy.
Sabonis na lang.
Sabonis na lang. Sige, alin din ko sa
Or
team.
Jalen Brown. Sabonis na lang. Okay.
No.
No, James. Kailan?
No! Kyrie!
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And Zion!
Yeah, okay.
So, what's your lineup ni mo mon? Aaron?
Kyrie, Zion, Jalen Brunson, Anthony Davis, I forgot his pictures. Oh yes, I still don't have a fifth guy. I didn't mention any fifth guy pala.
Sabonis, di ba?
Wala. Sabonis, yeah, sure, Sabonis. You're in my team.
Hey, come on.
Yeah. I have Steph Curry, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Devin Booker, and Jalen Brown.
Okay, okay, okay. Next, move on to kani defensive player of the year. I just created or made this lineup like
Yeah.
10 minutes ago before we started. So like, I'll start first. I will have Wemby, Gobert, Adebayo, Herb Jones, and Anthony Davis.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna copy your fucking list because I don't know any defense besides Gobert and Wembanyama.
Alright.
Come on.
Ako na put.
Oh.
It's my turn. I have Gobert, Wemby, Davis, Adebayo, and Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah. I have Jaden in my second team. So my second team is
Yeah.
Jalen Suggs, Derek White, Jaden McDaniels, Chet Holmgren, and Alex Caruso. I have two rookies in my
paste.
defensive player of the year.
Damn.
Copy paste.
Alright. So, here's mine. Kawhi Leonard, Lou Dort, Jalen Suggs, Derek White, and Jalen Brown. I got him.
I'm happy. I am happy we both have Jalen Suggs kasi like his heart in
Yeah.
Me
the heart.
too. All three of us.
Yeah. Sure.
All three of us.
Sure.
We have the heart of he's the heart of the Orlando Magic. So like he's very good defensively, and I'm happy he's like blossomed into that role
Right.
defender that they needed. So shout out Jalen Suggs. I like your game, bro. Especially when you were still in college. I loved your game. So next, let's move on to rookie first team. Kanina 10 minutes ago raw sa
Ako na.
nakibuhat. Rookie first team.
Sige, ako sa ikaw na.
Ikaw sa
Sige. Wemby, this is no debate. Wemby, Chet, Brandon Miller, and Jaime Jaquez. Those four are the sure. This fifth one I just chose to add, and it's Brandon Pajemski.
That's Aaron's rookie. Oh.
That's
Yeah,
my
right.
guy. That's my guy.
Yeah, it's Pajemski.
For me, I have
Were you the same? Or go on.
Nah, I have
Go on. Sorry.
we have the sure four. I have Wemby, Chet,
Yeah, sure for
Brandon Miller, Jaime Jaquez. I have Carson Wallace though.
Cason Wallace.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I have Jason Wallace.
Go Ron, which one would you have? Would you put Pajemski or Cason Wallace?
Oh, I'm gonna go with my fucking guy, Pajemski. The fuck is Jason
The
Wallace?
same as me. Yeah. Alright. Alright.
Second team one. Who do you
So-
have second team?
Second, I have Derek Lively, Amen Thompson, Keontae George, Gigi Jackson. Actually, no, not him. I have Cason Wallace instead. Cason Wallace
GG
instead
blew
of
up like
Gigi
one
Jackson.
game only.
Right, exactly. So not him. And this last guy is also another guy of Aaron's, Chase Jackson Davis.
Trace Jackson Davis.
Yeah, he
my guy.
He posted Wemby though. Siya na lang ata ang wala
Right.
na karma. 'Di ba?
Huh?
Yung wala na karma.
No injury.
No injury,
No
kasi-
issue.
Kasi like
He's
if you do
playing.
something to Wemby, you will get karma. So like he's
Not
like-
yet, at least.
Yeah, not yet at least. For me, I have Pojemski, Derek Lively, I have Osar and Amen Thompson. And I got my guy Gigi Jackson, even though he's been consistent with the Thunder, the Grizzlies. So that's why I have him there. I watch Grizzlies games sometimes. So even though they're lacking 13 players almost all the time. So yeah, I have Gigi Jackson. He's fun. He's a good rookie. So
No Derek Lively.
I have Derek Lively, Pojemski, Lively,
Oh, sure.
Thompson twins, then
Gotcha.
Gigi Jackson.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, those are our awards.
Yeah, so we good.
I'm sorry. The only rookies I know is Chet and Wemby and maybe Brandon Miller, and then two of my rookies, Trace Jackson Jr. and Pajewski. The rest of yous, I'll never see you in another
Oh.
game till the playoffs. I'm
Not
so
even
sorry.
Jaime Jaquez, yeah.
Not even
Jaime
Jaime
Jaquez.
Jaquez. You were a disappointment in the dunk contest. I rooted for you, and you did not do anything. You wore a hat, and everybody's like, "Huh? That was it." Yeah,
so,
that was it.
those are our awards. We will be doing
Playoffs
our
are coming up.
predictions, first round Because like play in is still, we're not sure who's the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, because it's still the last day of the season and anything could happen. After the games tomorrow, it will be finalized who will be in the play in. So what spot are they in the play in? So we'll be giving you our predictions maybe in the next coming weeks. So check out our shorts or videos coming up soon. So yeah, playoffs will possibly next week. We will see depending on our schedule, but we'll be sure giving you our playoff predictions because that's the video that everyone is anticipating for. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. Okay. So I'm Onin. That's Aaron. That's Mongab. We'll see you all soon. We're the winning bucket, and peace.